Fondue here. Welcome back to another video. I know it was weird not seeing you guys yesterday, but we're back again. So Chantal decided to upload another mukbang. Who would have guessed? And it is called My Favorite Kuwaiti Meal Chicken Majbous. I'm sorry. Mukbang. Just because that she doesn't add the word mukbang doesn't mean that it's not okay, anyways. Regardless, so let's see what Chantal has to say today, shall we?
Look at the cat.
Chantal, you had one job. One job. Just one job. Put the cat in the other room. That was it.
Time to go bye-bye.
Okay, thank God. Thank you, some sanity for once. Jesus.
Thanks, babe. My bread bowl. Okay, guys, I have my favorite food here. Some of my favorite food from the Middle East. And making sure my hijab covers my sideburns. Alright, so I have first to start some lentil soup and chicken majbous today. I'm sorry, but I was craving it, you know, so I'm going to have it. It's very healthy as long as I don't, you know, eat the whole thing in one sitting, which, you know, I won't.
Because that's really gone well for you so far, right, Chantal? I have a craving for it, so I should get it immediately. But I won't eat the whole thing, though. Girl, come on.
So, bismillah. And no, I don't have my ring. It's in the kitchen. I know. I feel like I have to say that because people will be like, "Oh no, where's the ring?" Okay. So you pour it in this bread bowl that's like made fresh to order. Well, I don't know to order, but they make a bunch of bread bowls, and I wish you guys could eat with me and try all this stuff.
No, girl, if it's in your vicinity, no, I'm good. Thank you. Not even thank you. I'm offended by that.
And I have some a nice tea. And that's about it. Yummy soup. You kind of, I know I've eaten this many times, but I mean, like, I'm just having dinner with you guys, so I'm not gonna like seek out something specific to eat for just a mukbang. So we bite. This soup literally is like a bowl of comfort. I love homemade lentil soup.
I mean, that's a problem in itself, girl. Soup shouldn't make you feel comforted. Like, I could get, like, it's homey, it's whatever, but, like, especially when it comes to you referring to food as comforting, that's a problem. You need to go see someone about that.
And this fresh bread, you can't beat it. And they also have, like, cream of chicken. I don't know, something else, like shrimp soup or something, but I can never, like, their lentil soup is so good. Pretty much any lentil soup I've had here in Kuwait has been amazing, so.
Because it's so fresh and so delicious and so good and so fresh.
Indeed, a Rooney. Yeah, chicken majbous, it's a Kuwaiti dish.
I mean, okay, that's a good first topic. Like, you tell us about it, like what it's made out of, how you make it, ingredients, anything, please. Please.
One of my favorites. I love kabsa too. So good. I ate half. So I'm going to save half.
Also, girl, out of all the things to eat half of, you eat half of the soup? Not anything else that you've had. No. You want to eat half of the soup. Her logic sometimes I will never understand. None.
But I'm scraping out the bread that's, I don't want to say it's soggy, so. Bread bowl soup makes me think of Panera bread. Alright, now. Why are there weird lines in my video? Okay, I'm so sorry about that, guys. There was like weird lines in my video.
7 years on YouTube, doesn't know why there's lines in her video yet. I've never... Girl, I even know why there's lines. Come on.
Alright, so I'll save some of that. I have to do two.
Oh. I was just like, okay, why is she eating half of this? Oh, okay. I understand now. I was a little bit confused there, but like, I get it now. Jesus Christ, help me.
I have to do laundry so bad, apparently. You can tell. I wear this shirt a lot. Alright. Okay, so guys.
Yeah, girl, because it's like one of the few things that you can actually fit into. Come on. I wear it a lot. Yeah, for a reason.
I know I'm weird sniffing bread, but one of the best things about bread is the smell, like fresh bread. I hate the way they wrap this. The only problem I have is the plastic.
Says the woman that's been using plastic tarps now every single video that she's gotten here, and also is using plastic utensils, and every single video is having a problem with the plastic. Make it make sense.
I mean, they do it so that it doesn't leak because, you know, which I get, but... Oh, okay. Majbous. Chicken majbous. So it's like half a chicken with saffron rice. It has like raisins and some kind of like, I don't know what these little things are. And we have ginger. I don't feel like eating ginger. I'll have a little bit. That's good for you. It's good for me. Their pickles. Excuse me. Their pickles are the best pickles. I've said this a million times.
You mean the pickled carrots? Because that's still not a pickle in my eyes. A pickle is like a zucchini that's been pickled. That's a pickle. But like every other kind of pickle is a pickled insert vegetable or food group here. Girl, come on.
All right. I'm going to take half and leave half. Okay.
So is this how she's satiating herself? I'm only going to eat half, guys. Also, girl, how are you going to save that bread bowl, though, for later, for half? Like, wouldn't that just, like, get destroyed by the time you actually got around to eating it? Ugh. Didn't even think about that until just now. And also, girl, why didn't you do this before you started filming? Like, prep the food and then eat it and say that you got half and like show me, oh my god, guys, I only eat half right now. Wow, right? I would, again, basic logic not present.
I'm actually gonna just portion that out. They give you so much rice. It's so crazy, really. Even this is still too much, but okay, this is good for now.
Oh, so I thought that I was just like, okay, that's not a bad portion of food. Okay, she's gonna take the bigger half, naturally. I don't know what I expected at this point, but like, God.
They give you so much rice. And we have some dacous, the tomato garlic sauce I love, that they serve with most dishes here. This is literally like 3 meals, I swear. Definitely could be 3 meals or so.
Also, professional YouTuber, guys, can't even realize that her own head is cut off. God.
I was scrolling TikTok. Story of my life. And completely avoiding my responsibilities. No.
I mean, you would have to have responsibilities to begin with. Teehee. If you have to clarify, probably more truth than you're letting on.
You know, I looked like I was sick yesterday, or like I was sad. I was just really low on energy, like I am now, but I put
No, because you didn't upload yesterday. So was that a slip that these are pre-recorded? Oh, Chantal can't even pre-record, right? Jesus Christ.
Makeup on so I don't look it. Yesterday I had no makeup on. The past couple of days, I don't know, I've just been feeling really low on energy. Hopefully that changes soon. Remember I told you about the woman I used to work with? She was training me and she would eat the chicken bones. And she had this like obsession with chicken dinners, kind of like me.
No. I don't think you've ever... Did she forget to like upload the video from yesterday? Or maybe it was like it pre-scheduled and it didn't upload for some reason, and this one's going out, and she's just like, don't you guys remember? Girl, you didn't post anything about that. I will remember that at least. Unless if she's talking about like an old video, which, I mean, could be true, but that's starting to sound like that was a video that she posted yesterday, or here recently, and I don't remember anything about that.
Now, she would, every time she would, like, it grossed me out, like, it just... I'm trying to eat and the sound of her crunching on the bones was unnerving a bit. No offense to her, but so I was like, hey, if you like the bones, whatever. But every lunch hour would come and she'd turn to me and do the same thing. She'd go, I'm thinking chicken from blah blah blah. I don't even remember where. This is when I worked in Cornwall. And they do have some good chicken places there. I would be like, no, let's get pizza. I came across a story that's kind of viral.
Here we go. Again.
But, like, what would you do in this situation? There's this woman. It's this controversy about this woman not giving up her seat to a mother with 2 kids because she wanted to sit near her kids, okay? So here's the situation. Excuse me. This businesswoman, specifically booked a seat in the window because she gets motions, like she gets kind of like sick, feels nauseous in the middle seat or any other seat except for the window. And she hadn't slept, and she had a big presentation after she would be off, like after she would arrive at her destination. So she wanted to get some sleep on the plane and rest, and she wouldn't be able to do that on pretty much any other seat. So she booked a window seat, paid for it. When she got to her seat, she noticed that there was someone sitting in it. At first she was just like, oh, you know, I think you're sitting in my seat, kind of thing. And apparently she was met with like the attitude of like, oh, you want to sit here? And the woman was like, yeah, I want to sit, you know, and she just thought that was weird. Like, I want to sit in the seat I paid for, kind of thing, you know? So then,
I mean, makes sense. If you paid for a seat, you're entitled to the seat that you paid for.
the woman who was sitting in her seat, you know, asked her, do you mind if we switch seats? Because I want to sit beside my two kids. Now, her kids apparently looked to be around, I think they were like they thought they were like 11. One was 11 and one was 15. So the woman said, well, I can switch seats with you only if you have a window seat to just trade me, you know. But all the woman could offer was a middle seat. So the woman declined. And she posted about this on TikTok. Because,
I mean, the woman that paid for the seat's entitled to her seat. I mean, she gave her an option like, hey, if you also have a window seat, that's fine, but like, no thank you otherwise. I mean, just because it's like morally right to do doesn't mean that anyone's entitled to it.
and begrudgingly went back to her seat, but complained about it like the entire flight. So she posted on TikTok. This businesswoman said, what would you do? You know, am I in the right, kind of thing? Leave your comments below on your opinion. My opinion is my humble opinion.
Girl, there's nothing humble about... Yeah, girl, the only thing humble about you, honestly, is the amount of time that you can, like, go on a elliptical. Is that awful? Yes, but, like, it's true, yeah.
I don't know what I would do. I think, like, the woman was in her right. I don't think that, you know... I think if you want to book a seat together, like, if you want to sit together, you need to book together. I saw people say that, and it's so true. You know, you have to be really careful when picking seats if you want to, you know, worry about that. Now, things happen. I don't know if something happened and her seat got, like, she made a mistake. I've done that and have asked to switch seats if it was possible. But if it was, like, I don't make, like, a big ordeal. Like, I wouldn't begrudge the person sitting in the seat and complain the whole flight to them, you know?
The world's chronic complainer is talking about, like, I wouldn't make such a big deal out of it. Girl, have you seen yourself at all? At any time? Ever? Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know. I think I would be, like, myself. It depends. Like, as a bigger person, personally, middle seats are not comfortable for me. Like, so, for that reason, I would probably decline. But if I was, like, smaller, maybe I would do it. If the kids were, like, young, I would do it for sure.
Yeah, I'm on the fence of, like, there's a legitimate reason why she doesn't want to switch. She gets sick, other than a window seat. And the mom had a middle seat, and she paid for her seat, so she's not inclined to give away her seat. Like, is it morally right? Like, oh, yeah, of course you could say yes to your kids. Yeah, but at the same time, she paid for her seat.
If the kids are preteens and teenagers, I'd be less likely to. Especially if it was like you're paying for like a preferred seat or something. You know? I don't know. But based on those circumstances, I think the woman was like in her right to refuse. A lot of people were saying that this woman was like entitled or using her kids to like sit where she wants. My favorite comfort food here, majbous.
She's gonna take 3 dainty pieces of ginger, aka arugula. Girl, just because you're in the Middle East, I'm gonna call it ginger. Girl, it's arugula. Come on, I had to like Google that for a while before I found out that it's just arugula. Girl, it's arugula.
Middle Eastern food is bae.
But like your bae isn't bae? You put your food over your man? Where's your man in the other room? But like, bae stands for before anyone else. You put your food over your man. So, good job, Chantal.
I'm not really in the mood for like bitter greens. But they are good.
And I'm not in the mood for bitter blue, but here we are.
Some foods I only eat when I'm in the mood for them. Or I can only eat. Sushi? Sushi is like that for me.
What do you mean you can only eat sushi? What? I'm confused.
These greens also. So I don't know. That was just interesting because I was thinking like, for the most part, people seem to have been defending her. But maybe they're making a big deal You know, like to make a whole story, like just. But I get it. Like airplane etiquette is like a good subject to talk about. You know.
Oh, is it really now? Are you going to be going on a plane sometime soon? If not already went to a plane and is already somewhere else?
Like when to recline, when not to recline. There's like unwritten rules that you have to follow, you know? Do you guys recline your seats? I usually don't, I don't think. Maybe like if the person's eating, definitely not. But usually the people that sit in front of me always recline. Even if I'm eating. But I never say anything about it. I saw a video of some guy like rudely kicking this woman's seat because she was reclining. And the airline was like telling her she's causing a disturbance and to lift her seat. And I was like, why would you fabricate, like why would you make your seats, you know, why would you have the option to recline your seats mechanically if you're not gonna like be allowed to use it?
The reason why I'm not really saying much on this subject matter is because I've never flown on a plane before, just being honest, so...
Maybe to de-escalate, the guy was like really mad. I know you're thinking more rice, but like rice is like a Middle Eastern staple, you know?
I mean, yes, it very much is, but at the same time, though, you can control about how much rice that you eat. Especially as somebody your size, you don't need a ton of rice. I'm very sorry to tell you, girly.
People here eat rice like every day.
Which is fine, but for you, in particular, portion sizes very much do play into how much you should probably be eating. And there's also other foods that don't have rice. I'm just throwing that out there.
And they have so many different good kinds.
Okay, since the majority of the food is gone, I'm going to jump around, see if there's anything worthwhile talking about or seeing. If not, I'll see you guys in just a second.
For me, I'm full. I'm done. So I just want to thank you.
Okay, so that would be a no. That was, I mean, I'm not mad that she at least had a topic to talk about, like a scenario, and like, what would you do? That, fine. I mean, it's better than just her staring at herself and being like, yeah, we went outside. Yep, and I did dishes. And, I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. But regardless of that, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.